Hey guys, let's play Rosewater. This is an adventure game released this year, 2025. I'm playing a demo right now. Let's check it out. Western, yeah, it's in a Western setting. Western Vespuccia, the town of Rosewater. Old West. Well, the Wild West, I guess. 1850.
Huh. Quiet.
Howdy, ma'am. Allow me to extend the warmest of welcomes on behalf of the town of Rosewater and its inhabitants. Folks call me Jim. And who do I have the honor of greeting?
Harley Leger.
Delighted to make your acquaintance. Might I assist you with your luggage? That is, if you've got any.
I don't.
Ah, right. Well, what brings you to our fair town, Mrs. Leger?
Miss, and I'm here about a job.
Planning on sticking around, huh? Say, what line of work are you in?
If you must know, well, I write. There's an opening at the Rosewater Post.
Well, best of luck with that. The editor at that place ain't somebody you want to cross.
Then we ought to get along fine.
I'm sure you will. But as official town greeter, allow me to offer a small caution. Rosewater ain't always such a sleepy little town.
What the heck? Pickpocket.
Hey!
Say, I've just remembered another engagement.
This how you welcome new arrivals? I have a mind to give you a thrashing. All right, enough of that. Look,
steal from
I
me.
was no choir girl.
Pickpocket tried to steal from you.
But I didn't start blubbering when things went south. Word of advice, kid. Don't pick your mark in broad daylight, especially not at a lawman's doorstep. Go on, beat it, or I really will give you something to cry about. Now, where in the ether is that damn publisher's office?
Okay, so this is a point-and-click adventure game. It's like a modern-style point-and-click adventure, but yeah, let's check around here.
October 25th, 1850. Dear Miss Leger, thank you for submitting your sample. Your writing shows real potential. I'd like to extend an invitation to meet with me at the offices of the Rosewater Post. How soon can you arrive in town? I await your reply and look forward to making your acquaintance.
Okay. I feel like it's inspired a bit by Broken Sword. Just get that. Yeah, I feel like the aesthetic is kind of similar to that. Well, it's in a different setting, obviously, but yeah, the gameplay and the character and everything, yeah, kind of reminds me of Broken Sword a bit. Nope. Let's go to the sheriff's office. Howdy.
Howdy, stranger. Fresh off the train?
Yes, sir.
Come on in then. Let's have a chat. I'm Sheriff Gamble.
Harley Leger.
Pleasure. Just passing through, or?
I'm here about a job.
Well now, that's refreshing. Few come to Rosewater these days with the intent of staying long. How are you finding our
I can't say much for the welcoming committee.
Beg pardon?
I wasn't in your town but 2 minutes when I was accosted by a pair of gutter snipes. They should thank their lucky stars I was in a good mood.
Dang it. I keep telling Jim to stop with that town greeter malarkey, but that boy's got a head harder than granite. I've been too soft. I ought to throw him in lockup until he gets his head on straight.
Trust me, that'll only make things worse. Besides, I don't think they've yet written a statute outlawing vexatiousness.
You've a forgiving nature, Miss Leger. Anyhow, welcome to Rosewater. If you run into any more trouble, come and see me.
Okay.
Doesn't look too comfy, but I guess that's the point. Does this cell see much use?
Nah, not really. Well, that's fine by me. The less I have to clean out that pot, the better.
They only have one cell? What if they have multiple criminals? Or is this city just not that big enough for multiple criminals?
Looks like a pretty rough sort. This fellow still at large?
Yep, but I reckon he's left the province.
Does this license mean you went to sheriff's school?
No, it means I was officially elected. The paper's really just a formality.
Huh.
Reminder, confiscated Fancy yourself a lepidopterist?
What's that?
Ha! Hardly. Picked that display up, but I like when the sun shines on their wings just so.
He's got a big vocabulary. I have no idea what that word meant.
Hey, Sheriff?
What's on your mind?
Who are the people in this photo?
Those are my sisters, Lord bless them. Sadie died a few months after this picture was taken. I'm grateful to have this to remind me of her smile.
Hey, Sheriff? Sorry to interrupt. What's this?
That's a view of Colch. My folks still have a ranch there. Been meaning to pay him a visit.
Alright.
I'm really sorry.
Not a problem.
Rifles. You got a few rifles there. I wonder if I can pick up one of those rifles. Probably not, but try.
Welcome back.
Hey, Sheriff?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the story with these guns?
Now these are standard issue repeaters. Pretty powerful rifles.
I'm really sorry.
Now,
Okay. Guess I can't use them. Blacksmith.
This padlock's not going anywhere.
Okay. Search.
Nothing inside? Shame. I could go for a sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla. That's right. Sarsaparilla.
Oh, hello. Don't think I've seen you around.
Just arrived in town. Name's Harley and you're Dr. Sedgwick?
At your service. Welcome to Rosewater. Anything in particular ailing you today?
I could use something cool to drink. It's hot as blazes, and I am this close to having a conniption.
You'll want to visit the Jack of Diamonds. My stock doesn't offer much in the way of refreshment.
Wouldn't expect to hear a doctor prescribing a visit to the saloon.
A sarsaparilla or weak beer, drunk in moderation, can be a perfectly... I'd recommend it over water.
I thought doctors back then actually prescribed sodas, like fountain drinks. Yeah, fountain drinks and stuff. Maybe, I think back then sodas actually, like root beer, were actually considered like health tonics. Alright, Rosewater Post. Yeah, root beer is what I've been imagining. What the hell? Oh.
Holy hell! Are you alright, Okay, easy there.
Oh my god, he just...
Hey, Sheriff Gamp.
hello again, Miss.
No, it is not. There's a man who needs help outside the road.
Lead on.
he just fell outside the window.
Here he is.
I'll be needing to have some words with Joe. We need the doc.
Doc.
Oh. Hello? I'm Dr. Sedgwick. I'm here to help. Can you move your leg? Spine seems intact. No, that, I would say, is nothing short of a miracle. Right. He's in a bad way, but he'll live. I'll get him back to my...
You know, the more I look at him, the more he strikes me as familiar. Isn't this the feller been stirring up trouble?
I couldn't say. I haven't seen him around before.
Tell you what, send him my way when you're done with it. We got this under control, man.
Glad to hear.
Oh my god, some guy just fell out of the window. Alright.
Hello, can I help you with something?
I'm here about the writing commission.
Ah, yes, you must be Miss Leger. I believe you and Joni exchanged some correspondence on the matter.
Yep, got the letter right here.
May I see it, please?
Oh, okay. Where's my inventory? Here. Select.
Very good. Oh, one more thing. Joni's not one for formality.
Noted.
Go up those stairs and knock.
Thanks. What's your...
Henry Dixon, ma'am. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
A black man in 1850.
Excuse me?
How...
Exactly who was that gentleman just took a tumble out your sector?
I haven't a clue. Devil of a fella. Just busted in here and went straight for Joni's office. He wouldn't be put off, but insisted on speaking with the editor immediately. Said he intended to lodge a complaint. Suppose Joni didn't take too kindly to his manner of lodging.
I'll leave you to your work.
Appreciate it, ma'am.
He's a black man in 1850. That's the antebellum South, right? That means he's probably a slave. I mean, if you're a black man in 1850, it's like very, very likely that you're a slave.
Cozy.
Interesting.
Impressive piece of machinery.
Joni.
Come in.
Hello, Joan. I'm Harley Leger.
Ah, yes. Nice to finally put a face to the name. Please take a load off. Whiskey?
Bit early for me, but thanks. I'll.
Sensible. I like that. I, however, have had a morning, so if you don't mind.
She just threw a man out her window.
Say, have we met before?
I don't believe so.
Well, let's get down to the meat and potato. If you're going to join our little family here, I'd like to know more about you.
Me? Well, I was born and raised in New Britannia. Got out. Made my way I saw your ad while I was up in Pierre.
Well, admittedly, Rosewater isn't as cosmopolitan as it used to, but maybe you'll find it to your liking.
There hasn't been a dull moment since I stepped off the train.
Speaking of, your writing sample had me in... Haven't spent much time in Lamplight City myself, but your descriptions of the toffs in Lyon. Hilarious.
That piece was inspired by my last visit a few years ago.
Oh? What brought that?
I had to go back and settle my...
Oh, I hope it wasn't in connection with that awful business at the Lamplight City Expo.
Oh, no, it was before that.
The Expo disaster was a national tragedy, but you know, can't help remembering it as the week our paper sold more copies. Isn't that terrible? But enough about that. Let's get back to why we're here. I loved your sample, and I like you as well, Hart. So I'm going to go ahead and offer you a commission. I'll pay you 45 crowns. After that, we can talk about more regular opportunities.
Fantastic. So, what's my assignment? A scathing commentary on Rosewater's decline? Or maybe a hard-hitting
Oh, no. Nothing like that. I want you to interview Gentleman Jake Ackerman.
Who?
Oh, the other one. You've been living under a rock. He's a true Western legend. The Achilles of our time. We've got a real opportunity here. A star like that landing in our little town. I'd like something in the vein of your sample.
So, a puff piece.
Good, you're paying attention. I want you to make Rosewater look good too. Show me a real frontier hero.
Where can I find this Jake fellow?
He's taking rooms at the Jack of Diamond, and his show is opening today at the Opera House. So he should be around for an interview. I don't know how you're situated here, but you're welcome to use the typewriter in the office.
I only write longhand, but I'd certainly be grateful for a quiet place to work.
Longhand. How charming. Now, if you have any questions before you go, by all means, ask.
So, who was the man that went out your window? Not another writer, I hope.
Oh, God, no. You're the only applicant we've had. Don't worry about it. Just a rabble-rouser with an axe to grind. Thought he could burst in here railing about my journalistic integrity. Most folks stick to writing letters to the editor. I tried to calm him down, but... well, it didn't go that.
The Rosewater Post reported on...
It was only the biggest story that year. I still got copies of the article saved.
I see. Rosewater Post. 1847. Wow. Interesting. Etheric horror.
Can I keep this?
Frame it if you like.
I'd best be...
Right, you are. Wait a minute.
What?
It's just come to me. I know why you look familiar. You're Spitfire Harley?
Goodness. It's been a long time since anyone called me that.
I saw you fighting back in 26 at Wellesley Hall in the Chum. You took out a brute twice your size with a right hook. Pow! It was like watching David bring down Goliath.
I appreciate the kind words, but that was another lie.
Maybe so, but for a 14-year-old kid fresh off the boat, it was pretty damn inspirational.
Thanks, Joan.
Of course.
1820. So I guess she must have been born in 1812 then? I think she must have been born in 1812 if she was 14 years old in 1826, right? So yeah.
Nice typewriter.
First, good old...
What the heck?
Fascinating device.
Isn't it, Joe? To think, I can send...
What will... See you later.
Take care. Spitfire Harley, right?
Spitfire Harley.
Now don't that just beat all?
Okay, the saloon.
Was your meeting
Quite. Did you find any of those butterscotch sweets?
Afraid not. Only taffy and some
Pity. This place seems to lack even the smallest of pleasure. Shall we?
Let's go in the saloon. Press the button. The dumbwaiter?
Food delivery for the.
Okay, dumbwaiter. Yeah, that's what we had back then. Dumbwaiters.
Excuse me, kid. I need to get upstairs.
I'm really sorry, miss, but Mr. Ackerman's not taking...
It's important I speak with gentlemen.
I'm sure. Of course, he always strives to make time for his... Mr. Ackerman's upstairs getting ready for him. Why don't you come by and watch?
I just need to interview him for a newspaper article.
Well, now, that's perfect. If you're going to write about it, you should definitely see the... Trust me.
Suppose it beats waiting around.
Okay, so I have to wait for him.
I bet that piano hasn't been tuned since the De Leon administration.
Leon.
Gentleman Jake's show will...
Okay, well, I can't interview him just yet.
These seem to be for decoration. Warning, watch the dang door.
Nope, can't go further. Let's go up there. Gentleman Jake. Gentleman Jake's Wild West.
You again?
Oh, hey, Harmony.
Harley. What in the ether are you doing?
Oh, you're not still sore about earlier.
You bet your scrawny ass I am.
Look, nothing personal. My brother and me are just doing our best to get by.
Hang on. Your brother? I ought to knock you into a cocked hat.
Hey, you gotta look out for number one.
You picked the wrong mark, but I can let that. Hell, with a little effort, you two could be halfway decent grifter. But if there's one thing turns my stomach, it's disloyal. That's your flesh and blood. If you don't have your own brothers back, who else on this wretched earth is going to give a flip if...
You made your point. Now, can we drop it already? I'm trying to do an actual legitimate job.
Legitimate job? So you're not selling snake oil or stock tips or fire insurance?
Nah, nothing like... I'm selling tickets to Gentleman Jake's legendary Wild West show. Only 20 copper.
I'll take one of those.
Swell! And when would you like to come see the show?
Whenever it's...
Oh, you mean today? Ah, well, I'm afraid I gotta disappoint you there. Sold the last of today's tickets not 10 minutes before you... Siri, this ain't exactly the Coliseum. It only fits so many. And folks around here are real excited to see Gentleman Jake in person.
All right, look. I don't need to see some yahoo firing off his pea shooter.
And I'm sure Gentleman Jake would be happy to meet if you had a ticket to get in. Of course, I might be able to sneak you in quiet, but I'd be putting my job on the line. And I can't afford to lose it now. After all, I have my little brother to look at.
Just tell me what you...
Only a small...
Spit it out.
Just help me retrieve something. A small item of great personal... It's only my pa's pocket watch. Family heirloom, you see.
What happened?
It was stolen is what? By that one-eyed scalawag Lola Johnson. Probably stashed it away in the old smithy. She's been squatting in there for weeks.
Bribe.
The blacksmith's got a giant padlock.
So?
So, I'm not breaking into private property?
I told you the place is abandoned. Lola's squatting in there. Besides, it's not really breaking in. Sheriff Gamble won't trouble himself over it, trust me. And if you run into Lola, I'm sure someone like you can handle her.
Where'd your brother get to? Keeping out of trouble.
Matter of fact, he's trying to make good after that screw-up early. Decided he's gonna try and get Pa's watch back all by him. He's real tore up over losing.
If he's doing it, then what do you need me for?
Why, it's clear he ain't cut out for the job. I tried talking sense into him, but he's dead set on it. Wants to prove him, but he'll be in real hot water if he gets caught. That's why I'm asking you to do it. I can tell you could pull it off. No problem.
If this Lola stole from you, why not report it to the sheriff?
Oh, come on. I thought you was sharp. That lazy tyrant would cuff my brother and me as soon as look at us. It's just the two of us. We got no one else to turn to. So, will you help us out?
You and your brother can go hang for all I care. But I want in this theater, so I'll do it.
Swell. You know where to find me.
Okay. Can't get in. Need to break into the blacksmith. How do I break in?
This padlock, too bad I didn't bring my lockpicks. Or a hammer.
Huh. Break.
If I use my bare hands, the only thing I'll get is a broken rib. But if I use something heavy...
Interesting. What would I... I don't have anything heavy, though. Where would I get something heavy? Where would I get something heavy from? Okay, so she won't go back. Where would I get something heavy from?
Welcome.
Man, what the heck?
So, things all...
I think you just caught us on an excite.
Well, luck...
Nope, nothing heavy here. Oh, yeah.
Hello again.
Hey, Doc.
Miss
So, how's the medicine?
I'm a physician, Miss Legere, not some two-bit snake oil sale.
Didn't mean to imply you were...
At any rate, I've not had many patients of late. This poor soul is the only one this week. But that is the physician's dilemma, is it not? We are taught that idleness is a sin. But better that I am idle and the townsfolk healthy than my surgery be full of the ill and infirm.
I'll see you... Hey, Doc, is that mess of noodles really what our insides look?
Indeed, Miss Legere. The human body truly is,
I suppose that's one word for... I imagine you get your hands pretty dirty.
It's for cleansing before, not after. I am a follower of the modern European theory, positing that disease follows from the propagation of tiny animalcules. Thorough washing with soap and water is said to eradicate them.
Drown the little bastards, huh?
Something like that.
Yeah, that's actually ahead of the time, given that in the 1800s there was still, like, bleeding people. Like, bloodletting, basically, was still a thing in the 1800s. Yep. Oh, it's before modern medicine. I would say modern medicine really came into being in the 1900s.
Good to see.
Where am I going to find something heavy? I'm not sure. Huh. Saloon? He's still blocking the way, of course.
Looks like it's been up for... Or maybe he retired from crime. Horse pills? Is that pills for horses or pills made from horses? Or both?
Good question.
Wait a minute! You can't just go in there without a ticket.
You said you and your brother...
Well, now, that's mighty kind of... But this don't change the deal.
Why, you little bat.
You want in, you gotta do me that.
Wait here.
I look...
Oh man, he just took my money. Didn't
Wait
even
a
do
minute.
anything.
You can't.
Wait,
I look.
You took my bribe and didn't even do anything. What the hell? Little bastard. Well, anyways, yeah, this is Rosewater. I would say that for some reason this game reminds me a lot of Broken Sword, even though the setting's totally different, but kind of reminds me of that. So if you guys are looking for a modern point-and-click adventure in the Wild West setting, then yeah, check it out. I mean, the demo's free, so you know, why not? So yeah, Rosewater, guys. Thanks for watching.